Hi, everyone. Can everyone hear me okay? Okay. If at any point you can't hear me well, please feel free to shout out or put a message in the chat room. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Fatima Khan, and I am an immigration attorney at Lewis Rice, and I am proud to serve on the board of directors of the World Affairs Council of St. Louis. And what a delight to see so many beautiful faces. And it's wonderful how we've transitioned so seamlessly to the virtual platform and can execute such interesting programs. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening and sharing your time with us. It's really our honor to have this wonderful event this evening. I've been involved with the board for a little over 2 years, but really I've been intricately involved with the organization since my college days over 20 years ago when I interned for 2 semesters when I was attending SLU and got college credit. My father's a past chairman of the World Affairs Council, and over the years, we've been involved in interesting programs and hosting an array of really neat people from around the world as part of our multiple different programs that we run with this organization. And there's a great group of us who are running the organization. We have 7 members in the executive committee. There are 21 of us, I believe, who are on the board of directors. And we also serve on more than one or more different committees. And so I'm on the programming committee. So we're really excited to present this event. Before I go into further introduction, let me just spell out a few of the technical notes so that all of you are aware. The meeting is being recorded. If you don't wish to be recorded, please turn the video feature off. Also, feel free to rename yourself if you want to mask your identity. You can do that by going to the bottom of your screen, turn off the video, and then to rename yourself, click on the 3-dot button at the top right hand of your box and feel free to rename yourself. Just keep it appropriate. Technical tip number 2, we suggest that you pin Lorna's video onto your screen. To do this, please click on the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner of Lorna's box and pin the video. And number 3, all the viewers are going to be muted, just so you're aware of that. If you have any questions, please feel free at any time to go into the chat box and just type in any questions that you have for Lona, for tech support, or about our organization, or if you're having any sort of technical difficulty, just click on the chat icon and we'll be monitoring the chat box throughout the program with our wonderful team of interns that we have and with Lorna as well. So back to a little bit about our organization. The World Affairs Council of St. Louis is a 501c3 nonprofit, nonpartisan membership organization that connects citizens of St. Louis to the entire world, essentially. We're founded in 1948, so we've been established for quite some time. Our mission is to offer programs to promote the understanding and engagement and relationship building with leaders of world affairs. And we, like other nonprofits, we rely on donations from the community, and we also have varying levels of membership available for our organization as well. You'll find more information about our organization as well as a link to our membership will be posted in the chat box. So please feel free to check out our website to learn more about our organization. We have a fantastic website that was recently revamped as well that we're really proud of. So please do check us out. We're really excited to have this cooking series. It's a newer type of programming for us, and it's been really successful. We had one event a few months back featuring Nam Pruitt and her amazing pad thai, and that was really successful, and we've had requests to continue this sort of programming. The goal really here is to feature an amazing chef who is going to do a live demonstration of a amazing type of ethnic cuisine, and you can follow along and try to hopefully recreate this in your own kitchen. If any of you have ideas about another local chef that you would like for us to get in touch with to feature for a future programming event, please feel free to share your ideas with us. Feel free to send a message to us. If you want to reach out to Lorna Curdy, her email will also be posted in the chat box. So feel free to share your thoughts and suggestions with us. We're always looking to feature other up and coming chefs for our future programming. And we plan to do this probably roughly every 2 months. We'll be having a cooking series. So we look forward to that. An introduction to tonight's feature guest, Chef Lona Powers. We're really excited to have her. And for those of you who are not familiar with Lona, I'll just give you a little bit of background about her. Lona is from the Hill Tribe area of China that's known for its delicious food and tea and orchids and just an area of abundant natural beauty. The region is really a fusion of authentic Southern Chinese food and Northern Thai food. But just to leave it that way would be probably too much of a simplification. It's obviously much more complex. The people of this region utilize fresh flavors to create all kinds of amazing cuisines, ranging from kebabs to barbecue, salads, stews, everything with a spicy flair. As far as Lona's background, we found this to be really interesting. You know, her father's a member of the Luo tribe, and that's an ethnic group of cattle herders. And her mother is from the Han Thai tribe. And her mother used to collect herbs and firewood in the jungle, while Lona's father was involved with the cattle herding, leaving young Lona at home to take over the household cooking. And you know, at a young age, she was in charge of cooking basically for her entire family. And here we have Lona today, a 3-time nominated James Beard chef. What an amazing accomplishment. And she's also the proud owner of Lona's Little Eats. Since its inception in 2008 at Soulard, she now has a brick and mortar restaurant in the Fox Park neighborhood in South City. And we're so delighted to have her here today, featuring some of her amazing food. And you can get more information about Lona's restaurant at, go to our chat box. We'll have a link to her restaurant available in there. And again, throughout her presentation, feel free to post questions. We'll moderate getting your answers in real life time. So without further ado, I present to you our chef, Lona. Lona, please take it away.
Yep. Hey, welcome everyone. And thank you for being with me during this difficult time. And I'm so excited to be with you guys. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna first introduce all of my ingredients, which is to me is not really complicated. Maybe for you a little complicated, but like I said, if that's too complicated for you, we're here Lona Luo Eats, so we'll 5 days a week be with you guys. Food will be ready. All right, so the simple ingredients. This is a Lona-Q made by in here house making. All of the sauce are made by Lona's, and this is I don't make it soy sauce, which is everyone my in the house they have one too. And I use the vegetable oil, so you can use any oil you prefer to use it. And in other ingredients, the mushroom. I use a white mushroom. You can use any mushroom if you feel different flavor. They have tons of a mushroom. You just buy it. And another one I like to use. This is called Shanghai Baichuan. And also this is a napa cabbage. So I'm gonna show you guys and how I'm chopping just a little bit, but I already prepared a bunch of it because the time is so short. And all right, so I'm gonna go down. Can you guys see the cutting board? Yeah. All right. So this is a mushroom. I'm just cutting. Watch out, you guys' finger, okay?
Today, everybody got the
Uh-huh. Yeah. So I'm cutting them to the little strip. And then like a when you I need to cook them, they'll cooking down, shrink it out. And if you have a food processing, you can just use the food processing. This one too, you can so say what's that? Yeah, I have mine sharpened stone. I cannot working with a really dull knife, making me angry. But I don't angry much. When the knife is really dull, really not ready for the way I want it, I get angry. My own knife I sharpen every week, but in here I sharpen as their needs. I sharpen one time I sharpen maybe 20 knives and they can use it more. Anyway, so you just chopping really small this veggie.
You're making mushroom dumplings, but if people want, how would they make the beef? We talked about the beef.
The meat just do whatever flavor you want to add in. So basically, you can come here to get the spices, but usually is any flavor you want to make it. So it's a very kind of freedom to make whatever you think you want to be. You know what I mean?
So if they were doing beef dumplings at home, what would they use left?
The beef is a very good. It's a bottom is round the beef, and they have a really good parts of it. If you want it, you can just use that. And so I'm gonna be. I use the flour. I use the high gluten flour, and which is I use 8 cups. You guys can use less, and because I can still using whatever give to like a
Whatever's left over.
to eat it. So a measurement for 8 cups of flour. If you guys are thinking, I do the 2 like a 2 cup and what's it this is called?
What is it?
This is how do you call English? Water.
3/4.
Okay, so apparently let's put it here. 2 cup here, but until here.
2 3/4 cup of water.
Okay, so that I use a really hot water. And 8 cups of flour, high gluten. You can use any medium gluten. I'm not suggesting low gluten because the flavors are so different. So this is water this much. And
did we do cups or quarts?
this is a cups.
Cups, yeah. Yeah, 2 3/4 cups.
Yeah. So I use a half teaspoon salt for the flour. But if you think you want a little bit more than salt, that's fine too. And you can put in the flour, the water. You don't have to dump it right away in. If you don't feel comfortable, you just dump a little by little.
Everybody, remind them that they can ask questions in the chat box, okay?
You guys can ask a question on chat box. If any like missed it, it's not clear. Like I said, my English is not that good. It's gonna be pretty lot of question for you guys.
I think it sounds pretty good.
Thank you.
So she's just kneading it,
So
kneading the dough.
everyone's following?
I wonder how many people are out there actually cooking.
So just mix it really well. And I like to use my thumb and then push all of the flour in, make it all of a wetness together.
Hey, people are asking about the amounts for the flour. It was 8 cups flour.
I use the 8 cup of flour because I don't like to make it too small. I always can use like a little extra. But you guys
And
can
then,
math. If you do 4 cups of flour, that's a minimal. You can just it's too small. It's hard to wrapping, and then you can just divide it to the water amount. You can do salt divider. I use a like a half a teaspoon. You can always say if you want more salt, you could always add more. And or if you want like a flour more, you can always do the math and adding the amount of I did this math.
So Henry's saying it was 8 cups of flour and 2 3/4 cups of water, and he's asking because it's super thick. How many dumplings do you think 8 cups of flour would make?
This is maybe at least 100 pieces.
So 8 cups of flour is 100 dumplings.
Yeah.
Get ready, you guys are gonna be at this all night.
But I'm not gonna make 100 pieces of dumpling,
No.
okay?
So
I just let it sit in for 15 minutes before I using, okay?
So Elizabeth, as crafty as she is, asked, can we use pre-made wraps instead of making the dough?
You could in the Asian market, they sell it for you, but that's not a suggestion way. I don't like the dough they're making because really not tasted that much. If I tried it, but you could definitely work out. It wouldn't be killing.
As good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then right now I can have this veggie. I use about a teaspoon of salt. But you're not gonna you're gonna be squeezing the water out, which is making the salt to get it out.
So the salt helps the water out of the veggies.
Yeah. Give me a one. Yeah. Thank you. I can just drink water. So this is basically just ready the next step. I put the salt in it, and I'm gonna turn
Should we turn that video?
what's that?
You want to turn the video?
No, I'm gonna turn on my gas
Okay.
for cooking the mushroom.
So you're starting your heat.
Yeah.
Start.
So the oil in the cooking mushroom, you don't really. Can you guys see it? Okay, so I use the oil, and it doesn't matter. If you like a little oil, you can put in more. I don't really suggest measurement any oil when you cook a mushroom. If you cook a more mushroom, you add in a little bit more. That's a kind of a deal is. And I always love to fresh garlic. Make sure you guys have a fresh garlic smashed it. And the oil, you just spray it all over your little pan fry or whatever.
Not
Any-
your fryer, Olivia.
Not enough fry. So garlic paste. Sorry, guys. So the garlic turned to brown. Hopefully you guys can see it. Adding mushroom. Then this time I use the measurement. This one is a half tablespoon. I don't have a 1 tablespoon big one. I don't know where is it. Right second. Huh.
So you're doing 1 tablespoon of what?
No, I use a 1 tablespoon soy sauce. This is a half tablespoon the size. So 1 tablespoon, okay? That's the and Lona-Q sauce. I just use a half of a tablespoon.
Here.
Yeah. And a salt. Salt is you can use. I use the half a teaspoon. And the right spice, you guys already read about. This is I've mixed it together different spice, and you can get it from Lona too. This one.
How much of that?
You just sprinkle. It doesn't matter. It's like just a tiny bit sprinkle. You don't have to necessarily put in lots of it.
Like sprinkled cover?
Yes, sprinkle just a little bit, and then you will see. So you don't have the super much because it's really strong, good one. So the mushroom, you don't have to 100% cooking down. So then you dump the mushroom out. You don't want the juice in a. Yeah, you just draining the water out.
Great. And what is your favorite part about owning a restaurant?
That's honestly because I don't know about English much. So I cannot be a doctor. I want to be a doctor. I'm joking.
So she'd rather be a doctor.
So I cannot never be a doctor because of my English is not there. And then right now, could you guys help me with that? All right, so squeeze the veggie out.
So would you say the trick here is to get all the moisture out as much as you possibly can?
You can leave it on, but they're gonna be, your dumpling turns a little mushy. So it won't cause a problem, just like when you eat it, it might just fall apart, so.
Well, that's fascinating how that sticks together like that. I'm gonna show that a little bit.
What's that?
It's almost like a slightly pasty kind of mix, huh?
Yep. And now you gotta put in. So I'm gonna put in this is Lona-Q sauce.
So 1 tablespoon.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in 1 tablespoon of Lona-Q sauce. This is a half tablespoon, so I gotta put in 2.
Right.
Don't say I'm gonna put in 2 tablespoons. That's enough. Yes.
You say you're going for 2?
Yeah, both is a 2. This much amount to the
Oh, that's a
veggie.
big
Yeah.
amount.
Mhm. And the oil. So you gotta put in. I don't really like a measurement oil, but if you guys want, I just put in 2 tablespoons. No, 1 tablespoon of oil.
Okay.
So you can always taste your veggie first before you put in anything, because you don't want it to really salty. That's one thing.
She said, how much of the Lona-Q sauce, garlic, and soy went into the mushroom? I think you did.
2 tablespoons, no, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, half a tablespoon of Lona-Q.
Yeah.
And the rice spice. So you always sprinkle the top of veggie a little bit. You don't have to be a lot, so just a tiny bit. And the salt, it wasn't really salty enough, so I'm gonna put in a tiny half teaspoon. All right, so mushroom, adding them together. Or should they all go same place? So veggie, if you want more veggie, you can add more veggie. If you want more mushroom, you can add more mushroom. I used 2 pounds of mushroom, but I didn't use all of it. I think I'm gonna add more mushroom for that, and then make it, you guys will have a good flavor dumpling, mushroom dumpling.
You did like what? You did like a tablespoon of garlic?
Not really, just maybe a clove of garlic.
A garlic clove is what you did originally.
Yeah.
Now you're doing some more?
Okay, I'm gonna finish it cooking
Oh,
this,
you're doing the
this
rest.
part, yeah.
What do you think is your favorite spice to cook with?
Which one? This one?
Garlic, just in general.
Garlic is a very my base. I like a garlic flavor. Lots of right now young kids, they don't like the flavor of the garlic out the back.
Her Alexa just added garlic to the shopping list.
Okay, remember that my Alexa so remind you to don't forget to use the garlic. So two tablespoons, no, 2.5 tablespoons soy sauce. And a sprinkle of the rice spice. Hopefully you guys remember that part.
Elizabeth asked, is it better to peel our own garlic?
I prefer to peel our own garlic. And if you guys are lazy, don't want to peel garlic, hurts your fingernail, you can buy it, like they'll peel it for you.
Peeled garlic clove mash.
Yep.
And basically, Lona is, her pan was smaller, so she did half of her mushrooms, and now she's doing another half of her mushrooms.
Yeah. So it's really quick, and you don't have to cook it completely 100%. So. Drain the juice. All right. Right now, you can mix it all of it together. I used a 2-pound mushroom. Veggie, just like I say, if you like it more veggie, add more veggie.
Put your camera down a little bit.
Like this or like
Down.
this?
There you go. Yeah. Show what it looks like. Yummy.
So always good to take a little sample because then you will know it's enough flavor. Perfect. And next step, I'm gonna be rolling dough. Rolling dough, you need a dough roller. You can use the bread roller too if you're not comfortable using this one. And a knife.
Can we tilt it down a little more?
Sure.
Well, we're gonna tilt that down.
Okay. That good, Lorna?
So questions we have are, what are we supposed to do with the veggies? Just let them sit off and chill.
Yeah.
So you just let them sit off to the side and chill. Somebody asked, should we chill our dough before using?
Right now I'm already chilling up at the doughs.
Yeah. So you just let it sit for 15 minutes. You did not chill it.
Yeah, it's just like this. You can stay longer. You can stay a couple hours. Doesn't matter. Don't put it in the refrigerator. Put it in the refrigerator. I don't like it. Really hard and difficult too. But as long as you use it in a 2 hour, the doughs will be fine. They won't be racing bigger.
And Byron just wants to clarify. You added the veggies to the mushrooms and mixed it all together.
Yep.
So everything in there is the bok choy, the cabbage, the mushrooms.
Yep.
Yeah.
So next step. You're always a little messy. This is just a dry flour. And then you're gonna be split the flour a little ball. Between your fingers, look at me.
Look at me, somebody. Did you add the cilantro in with the bok choy?
No, that's a for in the sauce.
Oh, that's for the sauce.
Yep.
Oops, sorry. Whatever.
If you like it doughy, it's a little bit thicker, just to get you a little ball, it's bigger. If you like it thinner doughy, and then just to get a little small. I like a thinner dough, which is, we call it foodie. That's a very picky foodie eater. I'm the one.
So just to clarify, the bok choy cabbage mix never went in the pan. Only the mushrooms went in the pan.
Correct.
Correct. So the bok choy cabbage mix did not go in the pan. Only the mushrooms.
Correct.
And then they were mixed together after draining the mushrooms.
Mhm.
Yes.
So mix it with the flour, with the dough.
Balls and flour.
Yep.
Dough balls and flour.
Okay, right now, you might think you can smash your dough to like a little circle one.
Smells really good in here, by the way. That's the part they missed out on.
Yep.
The smell. So we're smashing dough balls.
You can do it like this if you want. I like to use my both hands faster. I'm flexible with my hands.
How
Both.
many dumplings do you make a week?
Thousands.
Thousands of dumplings.
Yep. So now I'm rolling. You can roll it like if you have a rolling regular bread roller, you can roll it like this way. I like it roll this way. To me, it's faster.
Zoe says 2,100 dumplings on a slow week. And each dumpling is hand rolled like this. Does anybody else help you make the dumplings?
I have a trainer worker, yes.
You trained a worker?
Yeah.
They're
I
like
have
your
to train
dumpling
worker.
person?
Yep.
Yep. Would you call them an expert in dumpling making?
I can call them. I forgot to call that word. So. So this way, if you, lots of people comfortable this way.
Rolling it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just teach you guys a different way to roll it.
You want Ashley to come over here and roll some? Can somebody in the chat, one of the interns, can they grab the link to buy the Lona-Q sauce and the spice mix from the restaurant? They're gonna be having that on their online ordering for the next, till you run out, I guess, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. So how big would you say those circles are? Hold one up, let's see.
So about
Softball,
3 inches.
about 3 inches?
Yeah, 3 inches.
About 3 inches. And how thin would you say they are?
I don't know. This is
It's like kind of tortilla, like the thickness of
Little-
a tortilla,
a
maybe.
little thinner than
A little
that.
thinner than a tortilla. Elizabeth said, one expert dumpling maker a shift, including you.
Yeah.
What were the first things you sold at the market?
Kebabs and
Wraps,
flakes. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Kebabs and the wraps.
Yep.
My mom thinks she had the dumplings at the market. I said, I don't think they ever had dumplings.
Yeah, I don't think I have a dumpling in the market because of too much work.
Not enough space.
Not enough space. Also, cost too much to make it.
cost too much to make it at the
Yeah,
time?
like labor is really high. It's you can see what I'm doing here is like you cannot missing step. You have to be every step. That's why I said if you feel too much pressure, too much work at this, come to Lona. We're here doing the hard work.
She's really good at plugging the restaurant. We got the links online in the chat box, online ordering.
Yeah.
Just make sure I'm not missing any more questions in the chat. The town. I wonder how many other people are actually cooking at home.
I wonder that too. If you get a fellow, don't miss a step.
If you're actually cooking at home, unmute and say hi to Lona.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hopefully go very well with you guys. If it's something missed it, let me know.
You're going really fast.
We got our laps going here. The things.
Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit slow. I just feel like at the timer, I need to hurry up. Okay.
We're at 6:15, so yeah, you know.
Yeah, we were trying to cook along, but we're way behind.
It'll be important to send the recipe when it's all over.
In the video.
Yes.
Yeah, we're actually going faster than Lona, just saying. I know you're not competitive, Lona.
All right, you all can mute again.
So shake it out the flour when you get it done. Shake it out. Okay.
Take the flour out.
Shake in that booty too.
You have to take the booty too.
Yeah, otherwise then you don't want that.
It won't taste as good.
Correct. All right. You guys are ready?
I think you want to go back down again now. So they can-
Okay. Okay, so when you hold in your hands the skin and pulling, put them together.
like a taco.
Yep. And then folding, folding, folding. Then switch your hands, folding, folding. I fold a full layer on the top. When you fold a dumpling, you're gonna turn to like this, like a little Chinese money box. But if you feel difficult to folding this way, let me show you a different way to folding too. Folding this way, and just tuck in this side corner, then tuck in another side corner, which is this was easy for you, but that way it's more prettier.
And then somebody said, what happened to the beef? So tonight she's showing specifically how to do the mushroom dumplings. But if you wanted to use beef, you would use what? Like half the amount of
Yeah,
wouldn't use
it depends.
mushrooms.
It depends on how much meat you want. If you want lots of meat, adding more meat, I don't really control this way. And to make sure you use some Lona-Q sauce. So it's a very good flavor on definitely don't use it too much of a sweet. Just use a little bit for just a kind of balance. I call it should be just like a balance the flavor.
So if they were doing beef, they would do everything the same except for not have mushrooms, just do the
No, mix it with the mushroom. I like a mix of veggie with the meat.
Okay.
I don't like 100% meat. It's in my personal, but if you think I don't want a veggie and then just want to go meat, go ahead, do the just meat. I have no like any judgmental going on
So
with
you
that.
can really decide how you
Yeah,
prefer
how
it.
you want to prefer
Yeah.
it to want to eat. If you want 100% beef, go ahead. That's the way you can do it too.
But
I like it with the
mix.
mix of veggie and a mushroom. I feel more nutrients. You don't have to feel like it's really kind of I'm tired of eating. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Always, so you eat a food, you want your body just like, oh, I made
I mean,
energy.
eating good healthy food, no MSG here at Lona.
Yep.
You would cook if they were using beef, they would saute the beef before, and they
No.
would
Go raw beef.
Raw beef.
Yeah, salted beef is not really good flavor anymore.
So you'd go raw
Beef
mix
and
with
then
your
mix it
veggie
with the
mix,
veggie mix.
and then put in here like this.
Yep.
Yes. And to your own choosing of mix of
Correct.
beef and veggies.
Yeah.
It's kind of like build your own dumpling.
Yeah, so or you can put in like a seafood, whatever you want, a chicken, anything you feel like to eat. Just build your own. Today I don't have time to make it all of the dishes. I just show you this is a basic. You can go follow it and you can change it. We call you change the water, but don't change the ingredients. Or you just add ingredients, so you don't change it like a whole dishes.
So you still use the Lona-Q sauce, you still
Yep.
use the spice mix,
Yep.
you
Mhm.
still use the garlic,
Correct.
you still drain everything.
Uh-huh.
Just add
Yep.
whatever protein.
Yep.
Now, would you cook the shrimp before you put them
Nope,
in?
raw.
You put all the
raw.
proteins in raw.
Yeah,
Okay.
but mix it with the spices, or whatever you feel like to.
Can you please show us how to fold the dumplings from a different angle?
Okay.
You wanna, let's see if I can pull the computer down. Mhm. So do your pretty one first. So you lift and pinch. Lift, fold, and pinch. Lift, fold, and pinch. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Beautiful. Do that other one too, that other,
Wash your clothes.
fold in half,
Then tack in your corner.
bottom in folded, bottom in folded, pinch. Beautiful. Got going on. All right. Annette, I'll send you some Lona-Q sauce and spice in the mail. All the way to Florida.
All the way to Florida.
Yep.
That would be awesome. Awesome.
I got Katie Shanahan. She needs it in Romania. That's gonna be an expensive one.
We need to send that one someone that works at the embassy, right? And stick that in a diplomatic pouch. So they
That
don't
would
think
be
it's something
lovely. I'd be
worse.
thrilled.
That's the only way she gets mail,
Wow.
directly to the embassy.
Katie, when you can travel again and come back, we'll all make dumplings for you.
Ah.
And
That would be worth it alone. We'll have a dumpling off.
a dumpling off. And if you don't feel like making dumplings, we can just get the catering size of dumplings from Lona.
Lona, so yes. We do the hard work. You guys just enjoy the food. When Saturday, Sunday, you want to cross your leg and watch your TV, okay?
And drink your wine.
That's right.
So Lorna, my friend Cindy from growing up in New Orleans is on here and she lives in St. Louis. So Cindy, I'm calling you out. You have to go to Lona's and eat for us.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Yeah.
And she lived in Thailand, actually.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay. Thailand's beautiful. Okay. I wrote how many dumplings.
That's what I was gonna do.
21 dumpling here.
21 dumplings.
So
Okay, we're gonna go back to that.
I'm gonna show you guys how to cook. Let's measure the water. Otherwise, you guys will say Lona, so don't know how to measure.
It says, when do you open for dine-in?
When it's a pandemic, it showed up, so I cannot really tell the exact time. So I love to say I would have loved to tell people. This is the 1 cup of water.
1 cup of water. So you have been doing curbside for,
No,
Oh.
actually, it should be said
so it's like 3/4.
3/4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, about like a half a tablespoon of oil, you just squeeze in, and then laying a dumpling that you want to be laying it together.
So line the dumplings in there.
Yep.
So you likely will not open the dining room back up until everybody's vaccinated. But
Yep.
can't wait until the weather gets better because you have a pretty large outdoor seating area.
Yeah, we got a outdoor seating area, but inside we are not really comfortable to let everybody in because I want to make sure customer get our food is a safety, our workers is safety. That's that I want to perch this way. When it's ready, I'll definitely tell everyone, announce in Yelp and announce in Google and Instagram, Facebook.
Facebook.
Yep.
So just be on the lookout for social media for updates on indoor dining.
Okay, so the lids, we cooking lots, so definitely it's getting little same color as at the bottom.
So the water
then-
is in the pan. She did 3/4 cup of water in the pan, a half tablespoon of oil in the pan, put the dumplings in the pan, and then turn the heat on.
Yeah, then put your timer. I put it in 4 minutes. They're gonna be over a little bit 4 minutes. I just put it in 4 minutes so you can control how is the situation going on. You can check it when the timer going off. It's when you need to stop it. You can always check it on it.
So you can check on it before 4 minutes.
Yep. No, it's when timer go out, so you check it. It's how
So
the
you
dumpling.
don't even look at it until the timer
Yeah.
goes off. Very good. All right, are there any more questions?
I have a question.
Please.
So it's oil and water in the pan, and then you put the dumplings in there?
Yeah, it's anytime you can drink oil last everything, put in a full the cup of the water in the pan. Then laying a dumpling organized. I like a laying dumpling organized, but if you don't like it, just put it whatever you want to be. And just a dumpling like around like a half a tablespoon of oil. Then just cover the lid, so put it on timer 4 minutes. You're good to go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And then what do you serve for dipping sauce?
I already made it. That's made it Lona's, but it depends. So you can use it. Some of people use the Lona-Q sauce if you like a sweet, and some people use the peanut sauce. They like a little bit kind of a cold sauce. And then I have like a spicy sesame sauce. I will show you guys right now. And I'm gonna get a. This is a cilantro. And I'm gonna cut really short, to like a little, about a little bit short than I don't know how to say this one. Laura, I need you to help.
So where's the cilantro go?
Cilantro. This is photo sauce.
This is for the sauce.
Oh, okay. I'm not going. No. Jeez.
So I mentioned there were a number of people who couldn't make it to St. Louis to buy the spice mix from Lona's restaurant. So I mentioned a few other seasonings that you could use instead in an email that I sent out to everyone. So you would likely use the sesame oil and garlic and ginger in the mix.
So the sesame oil definitely different than people sell in the store. This is a homemade sesame sauce. And I already pre-made it in the home. So you just stir it. And then you always can get a sesame sauce in here too. So then you just scoop it on the top of a cilantro.
And if you go on Lona's online ordering, she has, what do you have, like 6 or 7 homemade sauces?
Yeah, so 6 around.
6 homemade sauces. Every one of them is amazing. You can dip dumplings in any of them. If you don't have her homemade sauce, you could dip it in the Lona-Q. Don't you have that as an option on there too?
Peanut sauce, so you can use it. Some people use it, but not really. This one's the best for the dumpling. I like it. This little spicy with it. To me, it's a very mild spice, but people you cannot handle it spicy. It might too spicy for you. Just go Lona-Q or peanut sauce. So that's a good to go too.
And if they're from out of town, would you suggest them soy sauce with cilantro in it, or?
Yeah, if you want it, you can just put a little vinegar or whatever.
There's the timer.
As the time is going off.
And someone asked if, can you remind us what area of China you grew up in?
Very bored of Lona, Burma. It's a mountain. See, when you 4 minutes, this is basically it's ready almost.
Because it looks doughy.
Yeah.
And most of the water is gone.
Yeah, because that's the around that timer. It's a go like a full minute. I'm gonna dump it out in a pan, make everybody can see really well. Sticky, I'm sorry. Sticky.
What do you need, a spatula? Or
I just tried. I guess I need to switch the pan fryer really soon.
oh my gosh. It looks perfectly crispy brown underneath. You wanna
Don't
move the
scratch
camera?
your pan.
Don't scratch your pan.
So that's a don't use a Lona, not this one. You get a really good pans. I think it's time to switch it.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe you could lift it. We could get a close up.
So
There you
look,
go.
that's a dumpling turn to.
Yes, beautiful.
No, they're not coming out. I use a different plates.
You can just put that right into my mouth.
All right. This is the dumpling. Ready.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh, 4 minutes is the magic number, isn't it?
Yep. Just there. Usually I don't like a measurement my food, but
Right? You
when
wing
people
it.
push me, I gotta measure.
She said usually she doesn't measure for
I
her
just
food.
do whatever I feel like to do. That's a tend to feel good.
She said when people push her.
Yeah.
I mean, these are just stunning, gorgeous, perfect dumplings.
I don't know with this stickiness.
You want a fork?
No, it's a little spicy.
A little spatula. Well, I gotta give you guys a sneak peek at this. Oh, sorry. Just perfect edge on that.
I guess I need to switch the pants.
Time to retire that pan, huh?
Yeah.
Too bad you aren't. Well, it's a good thing you're not open tonight because that's why we're able to cook back here. But I bet you'd have a lot of hungry call-in orders.
Oh,
That was the case.
Don't call in the order tonight.
Don't call in an order tonight.
Yeah. Tonight we're closing. Tomorrow we open back in.
Well, if there's no more questions, Fatima, do you want to talk about some of our programming we have coming up and then we'll bid adieu?
Yeah, sure. Oh my gosh, this, my cat here and I are transfixed watching this. It looks so amazing. I feel like I can practically taste it in my mouth.
Yes, you
We
should
have to get
tell
a
it.
Lina's fix this weekend. Thank you so much, Chef Lona. That was fantastic. What a treat for all of us.
Yeah,
And thank
hopefully you
all
guys
for
enjoy
watching.
everyone and you figure the cooking.
Yeah.
And please always let us know what you need help. And I know I'm a little bit go faster because the timer is always kick me so fast.
Thank you.
So, all right, so the sauce.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
And
Put this back over here.
so stir the sauce. With the cilantro. Oh my gosh. Right now I'm considering all swelling my stick.
We've got our masks on.
I know. I don't because it's hard to hear my voice. But anyway, I always have a mask on usually.
Yeah, we told her she could take it off for sound reasons.
All right, so this is my mask. Just trust me. That's me now.
Awesome. Well,
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, you guys, cooking with me. I'm so enjoy with you guys, and hopefully I can help you guys and make a delicious dumpling.
Thank you. I hope all of you.
If you feel too tired working, don't forget we're here for you.
That's right. And I know we provided the link for your carry-out menu. So I hope all of you will check out Chef Lona's restaurant and get a wonderful carry-out dinner soon. I know I'll be doing that. So thank you again. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. And
Thank you, Lona.
thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you all. Thank you. And just a quick shout out to our wonderful interns, Esteban,
Bye, Lona. Thank you.
Jonathan.
Bye. Hopefully you get to learn things.
We got our first batch on the thing.
Whoa.
On the thing. Yeah, the burner. See you guys.
All right. See you guys, everyone. Have fun. Enjoy the cook.
Thank you all. Thank you everyone for your donations for tonight's program. It's through donations like the ones all of you have made that such programming is possible. So we encourage all of you to make a donation. No amount is too small. And please subscribe to our newsletter. We're going to have some more interesting events coming up soon. Our next event is on March 4th. We're going to have the French Consul General for the Midwest presenting. Mr. LaCroix. It'll be a fascinating program on French foreign policy. And also in March, we'll be kicking off our Great Decisions speaker series program. So more to come on that as soon as we nail down the dates and our speakers. Please sign up for our newsletter as well. And we really thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you. Thank you, Chef Lona.
Guys, for all of you guys.
Have a good evening, everyone.